Hello everyone, welcome back to Jikook Moments. Only 2 days remain before something that feels far bigger than just a comeback takes place. BTS is back, but this time, it feels different. One word they chose, Arirang, is not just a title. That word carries a story, of farewells, of longing, and of a long journey to return. The question now is no longer merely when they will perform, but what they truly want to convey. If you know BTS, you know that nothing they do is without meaning. From the global stage via Netflix to the symbols appearing across the world, everything feels like part of something greater, something that transcends music itself. And amidst it all, there is one thing quietly drawing attention, a bond that has never truly faded. Jikook. Not because it's forced, but because it is always there, present in every glance, smile, and small gesture that fans never fail to notice. Only 2 days remain until this moment. The announcement was brief. BTS The Comeback Live Arirang. March 21st, 8 p.m. Korea Standard Time, live worldwide on Netflix. As always with BTS, nothing is truly simple. One word immediately captures attention, Arirang. For Korea, this is not just a song title. The word is a symbol of emotion, of farewells, longing, long journeys, and hope. Now, it has become the identity of their comeback. Coincidence? Or a hidden message? BTS's works have always been full of meaning. It's no surprise that many are starting to ask, is this a more personal comeback? More emotional? Or a reflection of their own journey? The meaning of Arirang grows even stronger when connected to the phase they have passed through: distance, longing, and hope for return. Everything aligns perfectly, too precise to ignore. Moreover, this is not just any live performance. With Netflix as a partner, this stage becomes global, a moment witnessed simultaneously by audiences worldwide. This is not just a music release. It is an experience connecting millions of hearts across the globe at the same time. March 21st, 8 p.m. Korea Standard Time. Not just a schedule, an emotional countdown. What will they perform? How will Arirang be brought to life? BTS is not merely releasing a song, they are telling a story, and this time, perhaps we are not only witnessing a comeback, but the beginning of a new chapter in their journey. In Seoul, the atmosphere has truly changed. Streets that are usually busy are now filled with one thing: anticipation. Netflix live trucks circle the city, catching attention at every corner. Not just promotional vehicles, they are symbols that something big is happening. People stop, record, and share the moment, as if not wanting to miss even a second of history in the making. The excitement doesn't stop in South Korea. In New York City, the night sky transforms into another stage. Drones form the BTS logo and the word Arirang, shining majestically in the air. A stunning visual performance, full of meaning, almost like a bridge connecting fans from all over the world in one shared moment. Not only that, giant billboards light up with a warm message: "Welcome BTS and Army." A simple sentence, yet enough to move fans. Rarely does a fandom receive such a grand welcome on a global stage. This is no longer just support, it is sincere respect. Amid all the excitement, one more detail draws attention: a pink bus featuring the latest HD visuals of Jimin, radiating an irresistible charm. Soft yet strong, captivating the hearts of many fans, earning the nickname real-life Barbie, charming, bright, and mesmerizing every eye that gazes upon him. All of this points to one conclusion: BTS's preparations this time are on a different level. Even for a free performance, the scale of production and promotion feels enormous. This is not just about performing on stage, it is about creating a global experience, uniting millions in a shared feeling. This is BTS's power. They are not merely returning, they make the world pause to watch. Yet behind all the celebration, another story quietly unfolds. Some takeookers stir up trouble again. Not because of new evidence, not because of real moments, but precisely because of the absence itself. When facts do not support their narrative, they intrude into the Jikook space, provoke, and force a story that never existed in the first place. What stands out the most is their conviction. Arguments are twisted, taken out of context, or entirely fabricated, delivered with near unshakable confidence. Facts become irrelevant, details ignored. This collective illusion pulls them deeper into theories and assumptions until the line between reality and imagination disappears. For example, the claim that Jikook is real just because of a glance in the documentary trailer. In reality, it wasn't Jungkook, it was Taeyong with Hobie. A simple mistake, yet ignored because it did not fit the story they wanted to believe. Then there was the theory about Jungkook's tattoo, said to represent Taeyong's eyes, when in fact it is simply a reminder of someone who always watches over him. Taeyong was never there. Never. When someone is immersed in their belief, facts lose importance. At that point, everything turns ironic. Narratives are exaggerated, far from reality, yet presented as truth. The dividing line is clear. One's imagination is not always reality. We choose to hold on to what is real, what has a foundation, what can be proven, what comes directly from the members themselves. Baseless claims? Interesting to observe, but they crumble in the face of facts. No need to attack, force, or convince anyone. What is real is enough to enjoy, observe, and understand. And therein lies the magic of Jikook. Their bond is not fabricated, nor can it be broken by opinion. Never has there been a pair with such a strong connection. Not just shared moments on stage, not just a collection of captured moments. More than that, it is about how they always return to each other, in any situation, as if an invisible line constantly draws them close. Always together. Always for each other. The way Jungkook expresses his feelings is quiet but meaningful. Glances too long to be casual, small gestures that seem simple yet carry immense emotion. The way he protects Jimin, without words, without explanation, is enough in his mere presence. And Jimin? He never hides his sincerity. His gaze is gentle, deep, as if holding emotions beyond words. His attention is consistent, his support tangible, and the warmth he gives is always genuine. Ironically, the harder detractors try to separate them, the clearer their bond becomes. They are never truly apart. On the contrary, Jikook grows stronger, more accepted, more loved. What is real does not need to be forced to shine. It will find its own way. Amid the roar of the world welcoming BTS's return, amid theories, speculations, and narratives continuously emerging, there are simple things that endure, glances, small gestures, and a presence that never fades. What is sincere does not need loud proof, it simply needs to be felt. And when March 21st finally arrives, perhaps we will not only witness a comeback, but a moment when everything feels whole again. So make sure you don't miss it. Let your heart understand more than what is seen. See you in the next video.